Right, so everyone, welcome to the ElectricmotorGP show. My name is Nee, I've got Josh in the back, and we are live at the International EV show in Melbourne. And today we've got a hulking car that we're test driving. This is the G580, this is the Mercedes-Benz G-Class. And this is the electrified version of it. Now, this car is, wow, I don't even know where to start. Let's start with the simple things. It's got 4 permanent synchronous motors present and given a combined output of just over 450 kilowatts, and it has about 1163 newton meters of torque, and it does 0 to 100 in 4.7 seconds. And you've got to put it into context. This car weighs a whopping 3,085 kilograms. That just lets you know how heavy this car is. To put it into context, a Land Rover Defender 130 weighs just over 2.5 tons, and this has got almost 600 kilograms more than that car, and that car is heavy. It is a 5-seater, not a 7-seater. It's got a very, very good ground clearance, over 200 centimeters. Okay. So that just lets you know that this car is a very, very big beast, and the acceleration on it is supposed to be ridiculously phenomenal, but I'm not going to be one of those testing it today. I'm going to be behaving myself in this car and not going crazy. Why? Because this car costs $250,000 before on-road costs.
Yep, that's right.
And it's a fantastic car to drive. The suspension is so solid, and one of the things I like in a car is when you sit down and the car gives you lumbar support. Now, I know I say this quite often, and it's probably because my age more than anything else. Any car that doesn't support my back when I'm driving, I'm not really keen on. But aside that, the bolsters on the sides of it are very, 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 very solid. It's almost as if the car is hugging you when you're in the car itself. Now, it doesn't have that thing that you get with a lot of the other cars. I'm not going to mention which market they're coming from, that when you go into a turn that you get a lot of body roll. This is, despite the car, that this is a 3-ton car that is heavy. What else do you want to know about it? It's got independent suspension, it's got torque vectoring, it's got differential locks. It is designed to go off-road and supposed to do that very, very comfortably without any issues at all. It's got a lot of power in it. It does give you an idea when things are around you. So we're parked up now, the multiple cars around. We've got HD screens letting you know who's around you and what they're doing. All of this gives you that kind of feel that you feel, you know what, even if I don't know what I'm doing, the car exactly knows what it's doing. It's got a trackpad here for you to do map, radio, your equalizer modes, your parking sensors are all around you. You've got premium speakers all the way around, sensors everywhere. You've got a little sunroof up on the top there. Car itself feels really, really solid. Now, this is one of the things that we say we struggle with when you're talking about some specific cars in terms of their ride handling. You want to get into a car, you want to feel like the car is capable of doing what it's supposed to be doing without any issues at all. The acceleration is amazing. The noise is not real. I think I read somewhere there was Hans Zimmerman, the guy that does the movies, that helped them to create the noises for the car. It gives you the illusion that you're actually driving an ICE car when there's absolutely nothing in the car that is humming. I'm going to be honest with you, this is one of those cars that I wasn't too keen on getting into, not because I didn't think it was a decent car. It was more about me thinking it's way out of my budget. But I did decide to come and jump into the car today specifically so that we could have a look at it, have a feel of the way the car feels to drive and how well the car drives itself. Speaker sounds we are not going to be able to test today. We're in Melbourne and we're doing all the fancy driving that you can drive in Melbourne. But this is one for all those people that say, look, we're not sure we can drive EVs, we're not sure about the range and everything else, which I haven't actually touched on with this car. So for this car, it's got a 113 kilowatt hour battery with a range WLTP of 475, which will mean you'll probably in real life will get closer to about 420, 430 kilometers on it. But given the fact that it's a massive car, I can understand why. This car is a lifestyle, not just a car, and that's one of the things you've got to understand about it. Everything in there, soft touch all the way through. No scratchy bits in the car at all. You've got a 23 or 26 inch screen in front of you that provides you with all the information. It is a digital screen. You can adjust the level of comfort in the car. Lumbar and everything else is done in the infotainment system. It's got massaging, it's got heating, it's got cooling, and it's fun to drive. I have to be careful not to get myself into trouble because I'm tempted to just push this car a little bit, but I shouldn't. 0 to 100, like I said, is 4.7 seconds. And the only reason why you can call it slow is because of how big it is. It is a really, really big car. Oh, that's nice. This is a coiled suspension. This doesn't feel like it's air suspension. Is it?
I believe this is coiled.
Yes. There's a way coiled suspension hits the bump. It's a bit different from the way air suspension hits a bump. Ooh, red light. Go. Yikes. Okay. That's enough for me. That's enough for me. That's enough for me. Thank you. Well, you saw that. I literally just did 0 to 100 there, came to a stop and then pushed it. And you saw how much it pushed me back into my chair. So this is a very, very fast car, but more importantly, it's, dare I say it, it's fun to drive.
At the lights turn left.
Okay. And that's one of the things a lot of petrol heads say they don't like with some of the Chinese cars when they come in. They're a bit willowy when you drive them. They're not fun. But this is fun. It's very easy to get excited driving this car, and I can see why. Just see the way, even though this is a 3-ton car, how it goes into a corner. Little or no body roll at all. Now, if I had the budget, but I don't, I would definitely consider it. But $249,000 before on-road costs. Yikes. But it's a thing of beauty. It's an absolute thing of beauty. Going back up the bridge?
Yep, across the bridge.
Yeah, beautiful. And this is our first test drive for the EV show that we are in Melbourne at the moment. So for those of you guys who are interested, definitely go. If nothing else, go test drive it. It might help you make up your mind. And for those of you that are thinking that you can have a decent off-roader that's fully electric, this is a fully electric off-roader that you can enjoy. And the fact that it's got a 113 kilowatt hour battery in there means that you're going to have fun with it. Now, some of you will come back and say, look, it's 113 kilowatts, but it can only do 475 kilometers on the WLTP. It's a massive car. Most people who drive the G-Class, even in the ICE version, are not worried about the fuel consumption. So this applies to that as well. Ooh, this is so much fun. This is too much of a temptation for you to just want to go nuts. And I will encourage you, please don't go nuts if you're driving, if you do get one. I also like the fact that the steering wheel's got so many buttons on it. There's so many things you can do. Go home, make your phone call. You've got a star button in there that you can use to program and do what you want to do with it. You can set your adaptive cruise control from here as well. increase or set the speed or reset it. And then you've got your regen. I actually haven't been driving with the regen on. I'm going to just test that out now. I tend to always be very cautious when I get into a new car about putting the regen on to full strength. I'm always concerned that I might miscalculate something, forgetting that the car does most of it for you. And the exterior of the car is so muscular. When we step out of the car, I'm going to show you around. Even the wheel arches, they're just there to intimidate you as you look at it. I definitely would recommend you going for a test drive. And if this is within your budget, I'll say go and have fun. You're going to love it. For those of you who remember on the video I did about Let's Talk About BYD, one of the things I mentioned was the tuning of the chassis of their cars. If you had a BYD whose chassis felt this good, I promise you they'd probably be more popular and they'll get a bigger foothold. This is so effortless to drive, and it's the amount of fun you get driving it that even makes it even better. For some of you who are not petrol heads, who don't enjoy driving like I do, you're going to be like, what's the fun? Get behind one and you'll understand it. The steering wheel is so responsive, comes back dead center every time you move it, which therefore gives you a lot of confidence when you're driving in what angles that you're setting. I drive a Range Rover, a Land Rover Defender, but this reminds me of that, but then again, it's a bit different. I think it's the torque. So my car's got roughly about 600 Newton meters of torque. So it's a massive car, 2.5, 2.6 tons, and it does 0 to 100 in 6 seconds. This is faster than that, but it's the responsiveness. It's 1,167 Newton meters of torque.
It's also 4 independent motors for each wheel, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's got power.
That's for sure. The fact that it's got 4 independent electric motors also means that the turning circle is amazing. So even when you're making a sharp turn like we're doing now, there's little or no body roll. It's effortless. Absolutely effortless. If I was brave enough, but I don't think I am. 250,000 plus on-road cost is a little bit out of my league.